Cool. So this is just the intro on where to find some of the apps that we recommend that you download onto your phone, because you normally have your phone with you in the unlikely event you need to do first aid. So on our website, gungahlia.com.au, you can click on useful links and apps, and as we say, we just don't teach you first aid theory, just to help you, assist you. Remember, your best friends are on 112 or 000, but these are very handy apps, and we go through in a bit of detail during CPR, the Emergency Plus app. There's a good new one for getting children to learn first aid, which is pretty cool. The next one is Medical ID, which is the name for Apple. Similar to Android, it operates the same way. Health Direct is a good one, healthdirect.gov.au, when you're doing signs and symptoms checker. Another app that we recommend is the Red Cross app. There's your first aid book on your phone, which is really handy. Some more advanced apps, the CPR Tempo gives you, when you're involved in anaphylaxis, you can set the timer when you need to apply the extra epi or anapen, and away we go. So there you go, some just a reference. You don't have to download it today, but just go to our website, useful links and apps, and there you have it. The first app that we recommend you download in the unlikely event you need to do first aid, and specifically you need to contact ambulance services on 000 if you want to be a hero, or 112 if you don't know what to do. It's a good way to remember, is the Emergency Plus app. So the Emergency Plus app, the home screen. The big advantage of the Emergency Plus app is, remember, when you dial 000 and you need the ambulance or other emergency services, the Emergency Plus app gives you the location, which is just fantastic. So sometimes even long roads like Hume Highways or Kings Highway or wherever, you can give them a very precise address. Other good information, they keep on improving the app. You can click on more information, and there's lots of other numbers. The new facility is little videos on how to do CPR, poisons information line, etc. So lots of additional information. So there you have it. That is the Emergency Plus app, which we highly recommend for iOS and Android. Okay, the next app is the Medical ID on Apple iOS, and the Android works very similar. The Medical ID app is a default app that's downloaded, and it's under the health area of your apps. Under settings, you click on Medical ID, and you can enter any details about yourself. And the Medical ID appears on the bottom left. If someone has accessed your screen, they don't know your passcode, on the bottom left will be emergency, and you click on emergency when you can dial 000 or 112 on anyone's phone, and then if Medical ID is activated, it's also shown on the next bottom left screen, and you click on Medical ID, and all these any details that you want to appear. For example, I'm on blood pressure medication, blood type, weight, and that's all updated dynamically through other apps if you have a scale or whatever. It's pretty handy. So emergency access show when locked. So it's a very handy and simple app that might save your life. So the third app that we highly recommend, it's not the only one, but instead of buying a first aid book, which is out of date by the time it gets published, you can download an app which is your first aid book. And one that I use is the Australian Red Cross app. You click on the Red Cross app and it's a first aid book. It's all alphabetical. Gives you a good little summary of signs and symptoms and first aid treatment. For example, for the most serious, for basic life support, you click on basic life support. And there's your primary care of DRS ABC D, or as you say, doctors ABCD. Very handy. So let's click on another one, for example. Choking. It gives you a good little unconscious and breathing, unconscious, how to administer back blows and chest thrusts. And there's little tests as well that you can always refresh yourself with. So very easy. Here's a good one for heart attacks. As it goes through questions and answers. Again, remember your best friends are on the end of the line of 112 or 000. But lots of things, if you're not sure, you had so much fun learning with us in the first aid course. It's a good little reminder, which is pretty handy. Cool. Remember RISA for strains and sprains, very common. Cool. If we go into bleeding, that's another good one. Direct pressure is the default. And tourniquets as a last resort, which we teach in advanced first aid. Good little bits of information. Nosebleed's a new one that we teach, and it's a bit of common sense, but you never know. It's great to have it there in your phone, in your back pocket, or your handbag, whatever. Okay, take care from Laurie and Peter at Gungahlia First Aid. We always love teaching first aid classes.